All right, good morning, everyone. So bear with me a little bit because I took a different approach into explaining how we can fully take advantage of the Web3 space and innovative funding. Before sharing a more technical presentation, I wanted to share with you why I am passionate about Web3 technologies. I don't come from a tech background. My formal studies are in psychology and social behavior. And about 10 years ago, I learned about Bitcoin and decentralized finance. Initially, I was quite perplexed, and I couldn't grasp the concept until I had a hands-on experience with the technology that taught me that in order to understand fully a technology, we need to have an experience with it. What got me through the ups and downs of the crypto market was a phrase that was initially shared with me, which is this technical infrastructure can help us to organize better communities while minimizing human error. And that really intrigued me. You are a community, is the longevity community. You share the same jargon, beliefs, and mission. And many of you known each other for many years. Some of you are new. And now I'm going to need your help. There is no jumping involved, so please raise your hand. How many of you are familiar and know Web3 technologies? Amazing, great. And one more question. How many of you own a crypto wallet? I won't tell anyone. Amazing, okay, great. I love that. So Web3 technology is simply a new way of interacting with the internet using different tools that allow more use control from the user and be able to reap some benefits, more benefits. And without using these tools, we're cut off from the benefits that the Web3 community provide. Web3 technology, just like the longevity field, was created to change and create a new paradigm in our society. And my question while I was preparing this presentation on innovative funding was, how can the longevity community get most out of Web3? And what the longevity community offers to Web3. It's a reciprocal relationship. When Web3 aims to scale adoption and design cool use cases that help us experience the technology that we often theorize for months. And blockchain technology, where we build this decentralized internet, it's not just about finance. It's really about data ownership. Data is our most valuable assets. As you can see, our industry have a lot in common. And by supporting each other's mission, we can achieve our goal faster and bring more value to our communities. The longevity community can unlock innovative funding and improve data management infrastructure by integrating Web3 technologies to create a distributed peer-to-peer global data resource network. And so my presentation about how to tap into this innovative funding is to upgrade the Longevity Summit from a Web2 platform into a Web3 ecosystem. How do we do that? We implement Web3 technologies, starting with creating a decentralized digital identity with a longevity passport. Decentralized digital identity is simply you own the verified data that says that you are who you say you are. And we create and track a series of verified credentials that tracks your active participation and contribution in the longevity field. And you own that. What are some of these credentials? For example, attending Vitalia or completing a fellowship from Muse Matrix. And I will tell you more about that on the workshop, or you can ask me directly. Or simply submitting your abstract. You will be able to track what everyone brings to the longevity field and make sure that we keep this on a record that lasts and everybody can tap into globally. Also implement a DAO, decentralized autonomous organization, creating specifically a hybrid governance. What does that mean? Is a DAO structure allows for the community to vote anonymously on the initiatives, proposals that we would like to see more of in our community. And hybrid because we mix a decentralized and centralized system where there is an executive team that also guides and is responsible for the ultimate decisions making. Also, the most important part, which I think is implementing a DPIN, which is short for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Networks, which is practically a way to manage tools like the internet, peer-to-peer. Within the DPIN infrastructure, we have IPFs. IPFs would allow us to share securely data and more efficiently from peer-to-peer. This decentralized network allows us for a more secure and lasting setup of how we manage and share our data globally. And of course, innovative funding mechanisms. What are those? Crypto payments, as well as DeFi, which is simply our decentralized bank where we swap, transfer, lend cryptocurrencies. And quadratic funding as well, where if 10 people donate $1, then it is more beneficial than one person donating $10. Web3 grants, which are grants that projects in Web3 provide for you to upgrade and build with their solutions a new infrastructure. NFT memberships, which are self-executable contracts that allows to release certain benefit when we reach a milestone, for example. Tokenizing research, where you have a stake in the research that is published. Also incentivize data ownership and sharing, where each one of you receive benefits from sharing your data, as well as DAO liquidity pools, which are pools, not to bathe in, but of course, of cryptocurrencies, where the community decides how these funds are allocated. As well as implementing new security protocols and structures like zero-knowledge proof protocol. I represent one of these companies called ZK-Pass, and ZK-Pass builds exactly that, a protocol that allows to securely bring data from verified private data from Web 2 to Web 3. That means that we can transfer your Web 2 credentials, private data hosted on a HTTPS website, onto a Web 3 longevity passport in this case, where you can track as well and keep a record of your activity and contribution in the field. What zero-knowledge proof does is simply hides sensitive information and is able to verify data without revealing this sensitive data. And of course, regulations, because we don't want to end up like Binance CEO, and we want to stay up to date and make sure that we follow the rules. So by implementing these technologies, we create an ecosystem. We call it an ecosystem because there is an integration of all these different aspects. And of course, one of the most hurdles in our community is the infrastructure, how the interface is created so that it is user-friendly and everyone that owns a phone or that surfs the web is able to access it easily. And today, this is much easier to achieve because, of course, the technology is much different than 10 years ago. So both our industries can highly benefit from our collaborations. And the market as well shows that we both are in growth. The projected growth of our industry is quite exponential in the upcoming years. And we are a bit of a crossroad. We could take the longer road, or we could take the shorter road and collaborate to help each other and organize each other, creating a better and well-designed network. Today, we start here. This is the road at the Longevity Summit. And I wanted to bring your active participation in the community. And we created a crowdfunding opportunity. The crowdfunding opportunity is a way for us to also own our first credential into the Longevity Passport. And you will have the credentials as ecosystem founders, which will give you several benefits and will help you into your journey also into learning more about Web3 technologies and how you can implement or know more about these technologies and how it can help specifically what you're doing in your personal and business life. And we will have a workshop that we will run in collaboration with Ethereum Dublin, as well as other Web3 experts in the field, so that we can create a hub that it is accessible both in real life and through the network globally, where you can reach and connect safely people that are working in this business industry. So this is the team behind this proposal that we put together. And here are some of the benefits that you will reap by contributing to the upgrade of the Longevity Summit into a longevity Web3 ecosystem. We are working into creating a prototype that would help us to pitch this to venture capitalists and be able to start creating a peer-to-peer network where we will be able to share data across the community about our field and our industry. Please feel free to ask any sort of questions. The other part of the crowdfunding is that by donating, you will receive a affiliate personalized link that you can share with others. And just by sharing it, you will receive 5% of the donations back in your wallet. Donations are able to be contributed in crypto as well as in fiat. And later on in our workshop this evening, you will be able to be onboarded on a new wallet if you want, learn more about how to implement these Web3 technologies, as well as be connected to our group of professionals. Thank you very much.
Great. Francesca, can I just ask you a question? So in relation to what you're doing tonight, so this is at 6:30, is that right? Yeah. Okay, so with the process that you're looking at, is this financial information, or are you actually thinking about helping people to have that digital autonomy associated with Web3, with their blood test results or some of their other biomarkers associated with their longevity journey?
I think that, so as I was speaking also with some of the attendees, I think one of the most solicited questions is how do we decentralize data and create a peer-to-peer network? So is that what you mean? So it's not financial in terms of how to invest or trade with crypto, correct?
Yes, yeah, I guess it's kind of like people are going to longevity centers around the world.
Yeah.
So you've got complicated data sets about blood test results and biomarkers, which of course are dynamic as well.
Yeah.
So being able to carry those between different jurisdictions is an ability that the sector needs. And I guess that Web3 is a key tool for that.
Exactly. So data ownership. The financial part is just a way to a mean. And by implementing this technology, we'll be able to own our data, incentivize our data, and share our data globally, which comes also as well as blood analysis, test data, and also I actually spoke with someone yesterday. There was that created this platform and collected all this data, and one of his questions was exactly that: how do we decentralize the data and make sure that the user, the patient, is the one owning the data and decides how this data is shared and is incentivized, receive benefits from sharing this data. Yeah. If it is research, if it is whatever they would like to do with that.
Yeah, great. Well, I guess tonight's 6:30, and it's in it's one of the rooms upstairs. It's for those that want to participate. It's in the Higgins suite, and it starts at 6:30.
Oh, and I saw many of you sign up. I really, really appreciate that. Please fill out the questionnaire, which really helps us, even for future content, to have a little bit better understanding of what can we offer you in terms of information. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Francesca. Good to see you. Great.